Cancer, what's up? Happy New Year. Welcome to your January reading. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. And if this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information is in the description box down below. And yeah, with that being said, Cancer, let's get right into your reading for January 2023. We do have the full moon in Cancer that will be coming up. So that'll be pretty interesting for all my Cancerians. But yeah, let's see what's going on for you for January 2023. What's going on for my Cancerians? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Cancer? Summonizing Venus. Oh shit. We have a card that flew far away. We have the Nightingale. Ooh, communication is being highlighted here. We also have Mercury retrograde taking place as well. In Capricorn, which is your sister sign, your opposite. So that should be pretty interesting. Ooh, Nightingale and the Raccoon and the Sea Serpent at the bottom of the deck. So Cancer, January is going to be a pretty interesting month for you when it comes to you speaking your truth. This is a similar vibe, similar kind of message that came through in Gemini's reading. So if you got any Gemini placements, or even like you do Vedic astrology, if you're a Gemini sun in Vedic, you might resonate with that reading. You're needing to speak your truth. So this is a similar kind of storyline. We'll see how the tarot plays out, but so far, starting off pretty similar. A little bit different, but similar vibes. Geminis and Cancer so far. You're needing to speak your truth here. Nightingale is all about communication. It's about you need to be brave, you need to be fearless, and you needing to speak your mind and communicate to people what you are thinking and what you're feeling. This can be a very creative energy. This can be representing you being in the public eye, having some sort of platform, having some sort of audience, whether you're a singer, whether you're a public speaker, whether you are having some sort of like presentation to do in front of a large audience in January. This is representing you needing to speak in front of people or needing to speak to a person, but this is representing communication. And like I said, Mercury retrograde occurring in Capricorn, opposite to Cancer. That's going to bring some interesting energy for you, Cancer. You're going to be feeling a bit of like, there will be a little bit of awkwardness with this raccoon. There's a little bit of hesitation when it comes to you speaking up. You're a little bit afraid. You kind of want to shy away. You kind of want to crawl back into your Cancerian crab shell. You kind of don't want to be in the public eye, but then you kind of do. It's like you want to be seen, but then you also want to hide. This is the energy of the raccoon. Raccoon also artist energy. So we're getting singing, artistry of some sort. But this is like taking the stage, okay? This is also bringing up your authenticity. How are you showing up in this world? Are you showing up authentically to yourself? Are you trying to mold or pretend to be something you're not? Are you trying to copy someone? Are you trying to like hide behind a stage name or like a false kind of identity? Like, so there's some things coming up about like your image or public image or how people perceive you, how you see yourself, judgment towards yourself, that kind of stuff. But I'm really feeling like this is heavily about you needing to speak up about something or you needing to communicate your truth, but there's the hesitation to, or there's the fear, or there's like the shadowy side where it's like you kind of just want to crawl and confrontation makes you just want to cry. Like, right? There's like this inner struggle. There's a back and forth. It's like you want to say something, oh, but I probably shouldn't. I really wish I could tell this person how I really feel, but I probably should just keep my mouth shut. So there's this back and forth of like, should I say something? Should I not? Should I say something? Should I not? Should I speak my truth? Should I not? Should I hold my peace? Like, whew. So Mercury retrograde is going to be bringing that up within you. And the fact that we have the Sea Serpent at the bottom of the deck, which is the energy of spirit, this rules your sacral. So this is bringing up some inner child wounding, could be in connection to a mother figure or a feminine energy that it was either in your life or was part of your life growing up. So there is some deep inner healing that's coming up about you needing to speak your truth. So it's like growing up, maybe you felt like you didn't have a voice, or you felt like you weren't heard, or you felt like you couldn't be honest because you were punished for it or something, just example like that. So this is, I want to say it's a karmic clearing, karmic cleansing that's going on in January for you, Cancer. And it's uncomfortable. It's definitely uncomfortable. but you're coming out stronger, more fierce, more brave. You're not afraid to use your little Cancerian, I was about to say crimpers, claws, crunchers. They're not clippers, aren't they? Clippers? Pinchers. Clippers, what the hell? I guess you could clip. What the fuck? You're not afraid to use your little pinchers if you gotta pinch somebody to Alright, Cancer, let's get into the tarot. Let's move into the tarot. You need to stay grounded. Okay. Am I feeling this deck for Cancer? No. Okay, I'm not. Alright, what deck for Cancer? Okay, you know what, Cancer? We need a little bit of feistiness from you. So we're using Santa Muerte for this reading. At least for these first cards that we pull. Alright, what's going on for Cancer in January 2023? I can't shuffle it like that, so I have to do it like this. What's going on for Cancer? We already have... Ooh! The Tower coming out. Scorpio energy. What's going on for Cancer in January 2023? Messages for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of January. So shit is shaking up. We have the 10 of Wands. Woof! It's been a time coming for this. Basically, there's been a buildup. And it's reaching... There's similar vibes in Gemini's reading, I'm telling you. There's been a peak. King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. You've been waiting. You've been anticipating. And shit is about to... is about to explode. Okay, we have the 2 of Cups, Magician, 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Wands at the bottom. So there is something being brought up about a partnership here. And just kind of, getting on the same page. I see that you and another person are getting on the same page here. We'll get to that. Because overall, cards at the bottom of the deck, this feels pretty good. There's just some things that need addressing here. 10 of Wands and the Tower. So you've been carrying a lot. You've been dealing with a lot of stress. You've been dealing with a lot of burdens and just a lot of pressure and expectations that you've been putting on yourself, as well as expectations that other people have been placing on you. And it's been pretty unfair. So with this Tower coming out, this is bringing up some change. It is pretty unexpected. But is it really, though? That's the thing. I think it's maybe unexpected for others. I feel like this is tying in with you needing to speak up or communicate or speak your truth. For you, it's not unexpected because it's been a long time coming. You've like with this 10 of Wands, right? You've been collecting stick after stick after stick, and before you know it, now you got 10 large sticks that you're carrying, and you're like, okay, I can't carry this anymore. Like, someone, please help me, right? So what the fuck am I saying? Oh god, I just lost my train of thought, Cancer. This happens sometimes. Anyways, so it's like you have been aware of like this tension that's been building up within you by you not speaking your truth, by you just holding back, by you just kind of shying away or trying to avoid any confrontation or any discomfort. But that has been costing you your inner peace. Yeah, okay, the situation, the relationship is, it's peaceful. We haven't argued. Yeah, but internally, you've been struggling. You haven't been feeling peaceful because there's all these things that are wound up on your mind and on your heart. So where's the peace in that, right? So it's been a long time coming for you, but for other people, this is a surprise. But is it really, though? Maybe. Probably. All right, so we'll clarify that. We'll look into this Tower, but it's coming down. It's happening for a reason. You're initiating it. You're just showing up here loud, and you got some shit to say. And you're calling the shots. And you're really in your power. You're really in your strength. You're showing up here as this King of Wands. So you're showing up like pretty confident and pretty fierce. Even if this is like going to like public speaking, it's like you may feel like, oh, my voice is shaky, but like the audience would never even know. The audience would think like, wow, like that person, Cancer, is speaking very loud and calm and and confident, whereas you're like, oh my god, they probably heard that I stuttered a word or two. It's just like, no one did. So the way that you're being perceived is like you're in boss mode. Confident as ever. You're probably working a lot on like your coin, your finances, your career. You're definitely taking a lot of action. You're initiating a lot in January. And there's also the energy of you needing to observe and watch and really observe the people around you and observing people's reactions. So it's kind of like there's some sort of like planning or not really scheming, okay, Cancer, but there is some sort of like you're making specific moves, almost like, are you putting people through certain like tests in a way? Are you testing people, Cancer, to see? Like, it kind of feels like you're putting people through some like little trials and tests to see how they react or what they say, or it's like you know, whether it's like you know the truth about a situation, you want to test to see if this person's lying to you, like that's an example, right? So it's like you're kind of manipulating the situation away. Not manipulation, I don't mean that like, oh, you're being manipulative, but like you're playing something out here. You're trying to see if like what you're suspecting is like true, or like you're playing some sort, you're planning, I can't even get it right, Cancer, I can't even get the words out, but like you're planning something and you're kind of just like observing and like seeing how this plays out, or like just seeing how someone reacts. Like, well, like Cancer, we'll be doing some clarifying in your reading, get a little bit more specific here, but yeah, it's like you're being real like intricate, like you're very like detail focused. Anyway, so then we have the Magician and you guys, Magician and the Two of Cups. Like your Magician, come on, like manifesting and all, but Magician, he manipulates, he works with the energy, right? Manipulation is just working and forcing, not really forcing, but just like maneuvering the energy in a certain way. And this is you in regards to a relationship. So it's kind of like, look at this Two of Cups, y'all. Right, okay, Two of Cups, amazing, beautiful, right? Oh, soulmate, yes. But look at the illustration in this deck specifically. Look at how one skull is pouring all his love, all his energy, all of his emotion into the cup. And so we have a giver and we have a receiver. So there's one individual who's giving, and then there's one individual who's receive, or take, right? So what happens when the giver stops giving? What happens when the giver stops giving? The receiver is going to be like, yo, where's my cup of water, emotion? Where's my energy? Hello? It's 5:00. Where is it? I should have this by now. What happens when the giver stops giving, Cancer? Something starts to change. Dynamics start to shift. You get it? Right? That is a surprise for people. Tower. But it's been a long time coming. And they can't get mad at you. So you got them locked in a nice little spot. Okay. Right? It's kind of like, look at this Three of Wands. It's like you're like, oh, hold on. What am I saying here? Kind of like, look at this, look at the imagery. I'm getting really hot. It's like super hot right now. The furnace is kicked on, and I'm getting real hot right now. So bear with me. But Cancer, it's just like, it's kind of like you're pointing at something and it catches someone by surprise. Look at how this Queen of Wands, she's like, oh! Like, so there's some remodeling going on here. There's some adjustments that are being made here. You're making adjustments, and that's affecting the relationships that are benefiting from the way things were before. Or example, if you didn't have strong boundaries, and now that you're implementing the boundaries, those that benefited from you not having those boundaries are now going to have an impact now that they can't have what they were taking from you in the past. Like if someone was borrowing money from you and you're like, I'm not going to give this person any more money, and they ask for, hey, Cancer, can I have $20? You're like, no. They're like, what? I was relying on that $20 from Cancer. You're telling me you're like, so that's just going to start shifting a lot of shit. And yeah, some people are gonna spiral. Some people are not gonna love it. Some people are gonna hate it. Let's just do. Let's do some clarifying. What do I clarify? Let's look into. Let's look into this tower. All right. I'm feeling. Let's look in with this deck. Okay. Tell me the tower for Cancer. Oof. This reading, man. There's a lot of thinking about the future and what you want for yourself, what you will and will not be tolerating. And again, with the raccoon, it's like the raccoon is aware of himself, but everybody else didn't even know the raccoon was there because he was hiding in the shadows. He was lurking in the shadows. So it's like there's been these thoughts and feelings and emotions that you have been aware of, but other people haven't been. And now that you are open and speaking up and communicating, it's like, whoa, Cancer, where is this coming from? So something that you're also learning to do is like speaking up and all that. But yeah. All right. But that's why it comes as a surprise, because I feel like it's like something that you've kind of been holding back from doing. Talk about the tower for Cancer in January 2023. Tell me about the tower for Cancer. Two of Swords, so a choice. You are at a crossroad, and this, whatever you end up choosing, that's what creates this tower. But let's just keep it going. Talk about the tower for Cancer. Ace of Cups reverse. Like I said, when the giver stops giving. When the giver, dude, the world at the bottom of the deck, end of a cycle, closing out, fading out. Wow. Look at this. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, let me show you. So, you deciding here, the Two of Swords, to withhold your love or not give so much of your energy away. Why are you doing that? Because there's imbalance, Temperance reverse. There's an imbalance in the amount of effort that has been given, received, right? So by you deciding, you being very logical in this air energy, same with the Nightingale, air energy. So I feel like this is even tapping into Aquarius season, or when planets move into Aquarius, it'll be helping you be more like analytical rather than emotional, right? Because you got a lot of love, but it's like you're learning to kind of like put your emotions on the back burner a bit. Anyway, so you deciding, I'm not going to give so much. What happens when the giver stops giving, right? Well, that just is the end of a fucking cycle. Look at this Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Look at the Six of Pentacles. Look at how all of the coins are neatly stacked behind him. Whereas when it's reversed, he's giving, he's sharing, he's pouring all this energy to everybody else but himself. So it's like you are choosing. You give where you can. You give where it feels appreciated, where it feels reciprocated. But you're not just gonna, willy-nilly, here you go, you get my love, and you get this, and you get my money, and you get you get it, everything, but like, even the people who aren't deserving, right? So it's like you're being more selective of who gets your time, energy, love, money, blah, 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 right? Because you see it very clear now, even when you look at this Page of Pentacles, look at how all you see are his eyes. It's like you're very much aware of who is like, you're just aware of people's intentions. So it's kind of like you've lined things up so properly, you just know exactly, like you're just reading people, like you guys Cancerians read people very well, but it's like this is to a whole other level. Nine of Cups underneath that. It's like, yeah, you look at this. You are really in your power, really in your strength, and you're calling in what you deserve. Okay, let me look into the Seven of Pentacles. And I kind of want to look into like this Three of Wands, Queen of Wands, see like this kind of individual's reaction. All right, Seven of Pentacles. Try the Seven of Pentacles for Cancer. Tell count it, the Seven of Pentacles for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in January 2023. We have Knight of Wands reversed. So there's a little bit of that feisty pincher energy coming from Cancer. A little bit more, not selfish, but just more like just putting yourself first. Seven of Wands coming out. Seven of Pentacles for Cancer. Ten of Cups reversed. Ace of Swords at the bottom with the Three of Wands, double confirmation, and the Page of Swords. Wow, y'all. This is crazy. So, this is where the pot stirred. This is where the pot stirred. Ten of Cups reversed and the Seven of Wands. Obviously, people aren't happy about this. People that were benefiting from you overextending or just giving, like, they're no longer benefiting from that, and now they have a problem with it. But, and like, with this Knight of Wands reverse, they're kind of seeing you as like, wow, like, Cancer is so selfish. Or just like, you know, you feel kind of like you may feel like you have to explain yourself. And you may, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom. There's the need for honest conversations. Again, though, like I've already been saying that with Nightingale. It's like you're needing to speak up and be honest. Three of Wands and the Page of Swords. And also the Two of Cups. So like Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. Like there's the need. Again, I'm like, guys, I'm repeating myself. But there's a need for honest, straightforward, no bullshit, no mind games, some communication. Okay, yeah, it seems like you kind of been putting some people through these little tests and trials, but honestly I feel like enough games, just beat around the bush. Like, let's just say it how it is, so that everybody can get on the same page if they want to, right? Because obviously that Ten of Cups is like, no one feels good about this. It just feels crappy on both sides. That Seven of Wands, though, it's just like, you know, feeling like you have to defend yourself and feeling like people may not understand, or there's some criticism here. People kind of trying to paint you like you're the bad guy. And that's kind of like you're observing, like, when you do one thing, how are people going to react? When you withhold some of your energy or you kind of pull back a little bit, how will people react? And that's going to be very eye-opening for you. It feels like it's eye-opening, and that's where, you know, you may not be the most happiest with Ten of Cups reversed with the results, or what you end up finding out, or what, you know, you become aware of when you do this. Like that Seven of Pentacles is like, watch, observe. Now that this tower is collapsing and crumbling, it's going to reveal a lot of truth to you. No matter what, no matter where things go, you're going to be seeing these relationships in a completely different light. So, yeah, let's look into the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands. See what that's about. Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands for Cancer in January 2023. Show me clearly. Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow. All right, we have the Four of Cups. We also have the Eight of Swords reversed. Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Show me clearly. Death. Wow. Definitely something's changing about this. Okay. And the Tower. We go full circle. We go full circle. Oh, and the Ten of Wands at the bottom. We go full freaking circle. Five of Cups, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. Holy shit. And the King of Cups underneath that. And the Two of Cups. So, Cancer, at the end of the day, although it's chaotic, although it's uncomfortable, although there's changes, at the end of the day, lessons been learned, cycles closing out, you're moving on to the next chapter, and there's going to be good connections. And whether this makes or breaks some connections in your life, okay, so be it. But overall, in the end, it all works out. So I will explain it. I'll tell you how it's all unfolding. So yeah, Four of Cups. just feeling underappreciated, feeling undervalued, feeling just like taken advantage of, like someone is just, you know. And so you might be pointing that out. You might be speaking up and be like, hey, this is how I feel. This is why I've been withholding, or kind of this is why I've been distant. You know, this is where the communication's needed, although it's uncomfortable. But that is making this Queen of Wands over here wake up and be like, oh shit, that's how you feel? Oh my god, I've been so unaware. So someone's been unaware or up in their own. And the Queen of Wands, she's very focused on herself. She can be very loving and giving and compassionate, but like in this situation with that Four of Cups is like not really considerate of others. Kind of more just about me, right? We have that giver versus receiver. So this Queen of Wands person, individual, could be multiple people. They are now like, oh shit, this is that tower that's happening, right? This tower, by you making some sort of move or changing the way that you approach this connection or relationship, is making them realize like, oh shit, like they're having an epiphany here. Death in the tower. So something about this dynamic is changing. It can't keep going on like this, point blank. There's no way. You're putting your foot down. So no matter what happens, things will never be the same. That's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. We have double Scorpio energy out here. So Scorpio vibes out here to completely transform the situation. At the bottom of the deck, so again, 10 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. You've been feeling pretty burdened by this. You've been feeling heavy-ass emotions about this. There's been lots of things that you've been carrying and storing up time from time, months and months, weeks or years worth of shit. Grudges, a little, maybe for some of you. Grudges, maybe that wasn't what I was originally going to say. More just like kind of resentment. But whatever, all those emotions, right? Heavy, emotional, and just doesn't feel good, not worth carrying. So something must be done about that. Judgment, right? We can't keep carrying and holding on to these nasty emotions because it's tainted. It's not fun. So judgment, final call, final decision. A choice must be made. This is either we make or break this cycle. We either break the cycle and move on to a completely different road, or we have to redo it. And so basically it's like, if you choose to speak your truth, that takes you to the next level, that takes you to the next page, the next cycle. If you choose to hold back your truth and just shy away because it's too uncomfortable, you got to go through this again, and it's going to continue to keep coming up until you face this head on. Similar message I was saying in Gemini's reading. So I feel like majority of you, this reading where it's looking like majority of you are speaking up. You are saying what's on your mind. You're speaking your truth. That's what creates the change, Wheel of Fortune. And we have the King of Cups and then the Two of Cups and the Fool. Beautiful new beginnings in your relationships. Beautiful. Great. I love that for you. So this is just bringing in calmness and clarity and helping you just connect with people better understanding. So I do feel like there's opportunity for fresh starts or fresh beginnings or wiping the slate clean if that's what feels right for you. I also see like if there's relationships that leave your life, let them go because better connections are coming in, and you letting these individuals go, or aka the trash taking himself out, creates the space for better people who are actually part of your soul tribe, who actually resonate with you, who actually respect your truth, and can't complain about that, Cancer. So that's that's the vibe for January. Oh shit, we're at like 30 minutes. All right, Cancer. So that's what I got for you for January. Speak your truth. Mercury retrograde got some important karmic lessons for you, especially like I said, because it's occurring in Capricorn. So it's creating some more challenging aspects, but personal growth and development, hell yeah, it's gonna be great. Cancer, you got this. Speak your truth and watch what happens. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Happy New Year. I hope that 2023 treats you well and blesses the fuck out of you because you deserve it. But yeah, Cancer, if you want to book a private reading with me, information's in the description box down below. And I'm gonna let you go, Cancer. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.